Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely pumped to share this one with you today. We're jumping right into what I can only call a masterclass in personal growth. We're going to be looking at the incredible life of a legendary musician to uncover a true blueprint for breaking barriers and achieving massive success. Whether you're a student facing down some really tough academic hurdles or just someone trying to figure out how to blast through life's roadblocks, this explainer is going to give you the exact tools to turn your biggest challenges into your ultimate strengths. So I want to start things off by asking you a question. How do you achieve global greatness when faced with physical limitations from childhood? Imagine having these massive, world-changing dreams, but you hit a profound physical obstacle from the very moment your life begins. A lot of folks might look at that and say, no way, that's impossible. But as we'll see, childhood visual impairment absolutely did not stop the legendary Stevie Wonder from reaching the very top of the world. It wasn't just about his raw talent, It was about a very specific mindset. Section 1, the legend's inspiring journey. Okay, let's dive into this because to really get this blueprint, we have to look at the incredible life story of Stevie Wonder himself. He didn't just write amazing music. His entire life is literally a working model of how to overcome adversity. And this brilliantly illustrates the incredible contrast of his reality. On one side, you have profound visual impairment since childhood. On the other, a legendary musician with a massive global influence. Putting these two facts side by side proves something spectacular. It shows us that whatever physical reality is trying to hold us back does not have to limit our output, our impact, or our success. So, the huge takeaway here. Limitations are not barriers to monumental success. Through his iconic chart-topping songs and his entire life journey, he completely proved that if you combine diligence with creativity, we're talking about a guy who mastered the piano, harmonica, and drums entirely by ear. You can literally find hope right in the middle of life's toughest challenges. It's like your limitations just become the parameters, where you're forced to be creatively brilliant. Section 2. Core values for success. All right, now that we've seen the big picture, let's unpack his inner arsenal. These are the absolute core values that drove his legendary career. We've got 5 foundational values here: resilience, creativity, optimism, dedication, and positive inspiration. Now, don't just look at these as the magical traits of a famous rock star. Think of them as a universal toolkit. This is an arsenal that absolutely anyone, especially you students grinding it out every day, can use to turn personal challenges into undeniable strengths. Now, what's really interesting about this is how true resilience, or pantang menyerah, is defined. It's that unyielding spirit, the ability to keep growing and developing despite facing severe limitations. True resilience isn't just surviving a rough patch, right? It's about actively expanding your horizons and demanding your own personal growth, no matter what's trying to hold you down. Next up is creativity. This is all about channeling your ideas and feelings into meaningful, impactful work. And hey, this goes way beyond just playing an instrument or painting a canvas. It's about having the sheer courage to express yourself. It's taking your internal struggles, your frustrations, your hopes, and turning them into art or solutions, or even just a totally new way to tackle tomorrow's homework. Section 3, Traits of a Champion. Okay, we've looked at the high-level philosophy. Now, let's bring it down to earth. How exactly does a champion behave on a random Tuesday? Well, the daily habits of a champion are pretty distinct. Being self-confident means you truly believe in your abilities, completely independent of whatever your limitations might be. Being positive means you choose to face life with hope. You're actively looking for that light. Empathy means you genuinely care for humanity and connect with people. And being authentic, that's just staying true to who you are. By living authentically and positively every day, you build this powerful, unshakable spirit for life. That's how you execute success on the daily. Section 4, the student's success blueprint. Let's move to this next part and see how this builds directly into your world. I'm talking straight to the students watching this explainer right now. How do we take the life of a global music icon and actually apply it to a brutal math test, a stressful essay, or just a really challenging semester? This is where the theory becomes practice, bridging the gap between a global celebrity's traits and your everyday academic challenges. Let's take diligence. For a student, that translates directly into continuous learning and skill development. You hit the books, even when you're exhausted. What about optimism? That's finding hope and a path forward in subjects that just seem impossible. You don't say, I'm bad at this, you say, I'm learning this. In confidence, that just means believing you have the ability to figure it all out. So, the ultimate message for you here is to transform your daily challenges into your greatest strengths. If a subject is hard, that friction is actually building your academic muscles. By leaning into continuous learning and holding on to that unyielding spirit, you practically guarantee your own success, not just in the classroom, but way beyond it. Section 5. The Power of Inspiration. Finally, let's talk about the ultimate ripple effect of success. Because what actually happens when you fully apply this blueprint to your life? You see, true success is never just about you. Success means inspiring others through your spirit and your work. When you inject diligence and optimism into your daily routine, you aren't just jumping your own academic hurdles. You literally become a beacon of positive inspiration. Your friends, your family, your teachers, everyone around you gets lifted up just by watching how you navigate your challenges. I want to pause right here to reflect on a profoundly moving thought drawn directly from our source material today. The greatest human strength often comes from the ability to keep creating and hoping in the midst of limitations. That is the ultimate takeaway, guys. Your strength isn't defined by what comes easy to you. It's defined by your capacity to create and to hope when things are incredibly hard. So, I'm leaving you with this final question. How will you use your own limitations as fuel for your success today? I seriously want to challenge you to apply this masterclass in resilience right now. Look at the obstacles in your path not as walls, but as the exact fuel you need to push yourself to global greatness. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll catch you next time.